In a league built on individual greatness, it's often the duos that find the most success. The perfect pairing of skill, chemistry, and timing that turns talent into a legacy. From high-flying guards, unstoppable bigs, and cold-blooded shooters, these partnerships were not just good, they were era-defining. Everybody knows peanut butter needs jelly, Tom needed Jerry, Romeo needed Juliet, and Batman needed Robin. So today, based off dominance, accolades, chemistry, and their impact on the game itself, we got the top 5 greatest duos in NBA history. Starting off at number 5, we got Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson, better known as the Splash Brothers.
I'm Klay Thompson.
I'm Stephen Curry.
And we're the Splash Brothers.
They were the deadliest shooting backcourt the NBA has ever seen.
Check crossovers, fades and fires. Oh my goodness! Curry with a three. The Warriors have a 10-point lead.
These two were teammates for 13 years together, and the accolades they racked up are insane. They went to the finals 6 times together and took home 4 NBA championships. They did it together in 2015, then they added Kevin Durant for 2017 and 2018, and then again in 2022 they finished it themselves. Together, they have splashed over 5,600 three-pointers. Steph Curry stands alone as the all-time three-point leader, but Klay Thompson, he's right behind him at number 5. That means 2 of the top 5 three-point shooters in NBA history were on the same team together for 13 years. Their chemistry is nearly telepathic. Curry pulls defenses 30 feet from the basket, while Klay is the ultimate heat check. He once scored 37 points in a single quarter and scored 60 points in a game on just 11 dribbles.
Lane corner three. 60 for Klay Thompson.
But it's not just the stats, it's the three-point revolution they caused. Together, they turned three-point shooting from a weapon into a foundation of the game. Their movement, off-ball screens, and spacing forced every NBA team to rethink the geometry of the court. Their play style changed basketball forever, and it led to one of the most successful dynasties in modern NBA history. With the number 4 pick, we got LeBron James and Dwayne Wade.
Gobbled up by Dwayne Wade. Here he comes with LeBron. Oh my! Again, a crusher from high above the rim at the Bradley Center.
One of the most electric duos in NBA history. Shoot, they broke the internet before they even played a game together. They were only teammates for 4 seasons, but it doesn't matter because what they accomplished in that time is top 5 caliber. In those 4 seasons, they had 4 straight NBA Finals appearances and walked away with 2 rings. Together, they combined for 48.5 points per game in the playoffs. Even though their reign was short, it was utterly dominant, and I didn't even mention the 2 MVPs that LeBron had in these 4 years. When LeBron took his talents to South Beach,
in this fall, I'm going to take my talents to South Beach and join the Miami Heat.
The NBA shifted overnight. Dwayne Wade, already an NBA champion and Finals MVP, welcomed LeBron with open arms. And what followed was a mix of athletic brilliance and unselfish chemistry. Their fast breaks were poetry in motion. Their defense was absolutely suffocating. And their peak in 2012 and 2013, they dominated the league. They went 66-16 and won 27 games straight. That is the second longest winning streak in NBA history. The Heatles were not just great, they were iconic, and they ushered in the modern super team era and forever changed how players think about their legacy and power. And honestly, we can thank Dwayne Wade for LeBron even sniffing the GOAT debate. But at number 3, we step into the Showtime Lakers era, Magic Johnson and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. 2 players, both who have arguments for being a top 5 player ever on the same team for 10 years. You can imagine, their resume is impressive. They played together from 1979 to 1989, and in those 10 years, they have 8 finals appearances, 8 of them, and they took home 5 rings. That means during every season they played together, there was a 50% chance they were winning the championship. Hey, a 50-50 shot at a ring? Yeah, I'm taking those odds any day. And I didn't even mention that they were both MVPs during this time. Kareem had 1 and Magic had 3. 2 MVPs on the same team for 10 years. Yeah, you're gonna expect something crazy. Before they joined forces, Kareem was already the league's most dominant big man, a 7'2" legend with the most unstoppable shot in NBA history, the sky hook. Then came Magic, a 6'9" point guard with court vision that felt supernatural. But point guard was not the only position he played. His rookie year, he played center in the finals and dropped 42 points, 15 rebounds, and 7 assists, filling in for an injured Kareem and sealing their first title together. His rookie year. That game alone is something you could only imagine doing sometime in your NBA career, let alone your first season in the NBA. These two were perfect contrasts. Kareem brought the wisdom and consistency, but Magic brought the flair and energy. and together they led the Lakers to the most entertaining dynasty in basketball history. Their chemistry wasn't just productive, it was utterly beautiful. Showtime wasn't just a nickname, it was a movement, and these two right here were the architects. However, they were not the greatest Laker duo in NBA history, because at number 2, we got Kobe Bryant and Shaquille O'Neal, the most dominant inside-out combo in NBA history. They were the definition of power and precision. And once again, you have two players who both have arguments for being top 5 all-time on the same team. They were teammates from 1996 to 2004. Together, they won 3 straight NBA titles and had one of the most dominant postseason runs ever, going 15-1. And during those 3 straight championship runs, Shaq took home all 3 Finals MVPs. Shaq was completely uncontainable. He was 7'1", 325 pounds of raw power. Pair him up with his touch, finesse, and footwork, nobody was stopping this man. He averaged 28.5 points per game and 12.5 rebounds across their championship runs. Despite those numbers being absolutely insane, Kobe wasn't that far off. He averaged 26.6 points per game in the finals over those 3 runs. Shaq was unstoppable, but Kobe provided the perimeter scoring, playmaking, and late game heroics that he couldn't. Kobe was relentless, obsessed, and surgical, and Shaq, well, he was just there to hoop. Their run was dominant, but it was also tense. Their egos clashed and their personalities were drastically different, but on the court, they were unstoppable. A perfect blend of size and skill, and the last team to three-peat in NBA history. Their split marked the end of an era, but their legacy as a duo, absolutely untouchable. Kobe and Shaq were great, but they will forever be number 2, because at number 1, we got Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen, the undisputed GOAT duo in basketball history. They played together from 1987 to 1998, and that excludes MJ's baseball break. And as you can guess, their resume is undefeated. Together, they took home 6 NBA championships and went 6-0 in the finals, consisting of 2 separate three-peats 2 years apart. Now, 1 three-peat is cool, but 2 of them is something that will never be repeated again in any sport ever. They never went to a Game 7 in the finals, and Jordan took home all 6 finals MVPs. But Scottie Pippen is easily the best sidekick in NBA history, with 10 all-defensive teams and a 7-time All-Star. MJ was the apex predator, an unstoppable scorer, relentless competitor, and the ultimate closer. But what made him truly unguardable was Scottie Pippen. Scottie was the defensive anchor, the playmaker, and the guy who did everything Jordan didn't have to. Imagine Draymond Green with elite athleticism and elite scoring when needed, and you got Scottie Pippen. In the playoffs, Jordan averaged a ridiculous 33.5 points per game, while Pippen added 17, 6, and 5, while most of the time he was guarding the opponent's best player. Their run included 2 three-peats and a 72-10 season in 1996. They were the perfect combo of killer instinct and complete versatility. They didn't just win, they crushed dynasties, humiliated challengers, and elevated each other's greatness. Now, Jordan is the GOAT, but without Pippen, the dynasty never exists, and that's why this duo is absolutely untouchable. From the flash of the Showtime Lakers, to the fire of Kobe and Shaq, to the absolute precision of the Splash Brothers, the greatest duos of the game didn't just play it, they transformed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and which duo do you think should have made the list?